This video is for Read and Write for Google Chrome. First, what you should do is click on the circle in the bottom left corner of your screen, click on All Apps, and then you're going to click on Web Store. Next, what you're going to do is you're going to search Read and Write and make sure that it's all one word using the ampersand, which is Shift and 7. And then what you're going to do is you're going to click on Add to Chrome in the first extension, which says Read and Write for Google Chrome. Click Add Extension. Next, what you're going to do is you're going to open up a new tab, and you're going to click on the 3x3 grid in the top right corner and click on Drive. Next, what you're going to do is click on New in order to open up a new document, and then click on Google Docs. And from here, what you're going to do is you're going to click on the little Read and Write icon, and it takes a minute for it to load. But once the document loads, you'll see it appear underneath. So you're going to click on that Read and Write icon. Then what you're going to do is scroll down to the bottom of the window that appears and click on the Allow button. Next, what you're going to do is click on Cancel in this window that appears. And so now you should be able to start using Read and Write for Google Chrome. So anyway, what you're going to do next is you're going to click back over to the Google Classroom tab. And you're going to click on the Read and Write for Google Chrome written directions. From here, what you're going to do is you're going to click on the File menu up at the top and click on Make a Copy. Then click OK. From here, what you're going to do is you're going to scroll down to the very bottom page. So it should be page 6. It might take a minute for it to load. Okay, so now what you're going to do is you're going to figure out what each of these buttons does. So if you don't see any tools up at the top, click on the purple Read and Write icon, and then you'll see all of these little tools. You might have to hit cancel again. So anyway, you're going to figure out what all of these tools do. So the first one says this button allows you to translate information from any website. What you're going to do is you're going to highlight a word and then click on the button that looks like this right here. And that's actually the translate button. So that's the one with the 2 arrows. So what you're going to do is you're going to click on the button with the 2 arrows, hit Control X on your keyboard, and then click under where it says button, and then hit Control V on your keyboard. The next one says this button allows you to speak into your computer to type. The one that does that, I'll just go ahead and demonstrate. If you click on this button right here, actually you're going to X out of this window, click on the button that looks like the headphones, and then click on Allow, and click on the microphone. Watch what happens. I'm talking into my computer, period. Oops, and for some reason we're going to have to reload. Anyway, so the button that looks like the headphones, that's going to be the answer for the second one. And unfortunately, it's just taking a minute to load. right, so anyway, this was the button that looks like the headphones. So that's the button that allows you to speak. And just, so you're going to click on it up here, hit Control X, and then click over here under button and hit Control V. The third one says this button allows you to turn on a word predictor. So I'm just going to demonstrate how to do that. So if you just click in the blank space and you click on that first button that looks almost like a light bulb, what ends up happening is when you start to type something, it'll come up with possible words. That's the word predictor. So anyway, we're just going to click on this little button right here and then hit Control X, click over to the space there to answer the question, hit Control V. Next one is this button allows you to look up the definition of a word. Just so you know, that is going to be this button here. If you highlight a word and then click on the book, it comes up with a definition. So we're going to click on the book right here, hit Control X, and then click over here and hit Control V. Next, this button allows you to look up a picture definition of a word. So for example, if I highlight the word students, it's this button here with the mountains and the sun. It comes up with a picture dictionary. So anyway, we're going to click on this button with the mountains and the sun, Control X, and then click over under button and then hit Control V. Next, what we're going to do is this button allows you to dim most of the screen except for a small portion. That's going to be this button right here. So just to show you how that works, I'm going to click on it and it allows you to highlight stuff on your screen. Next, what you're going to do is click right here and move this button. So click on it, Control X, and then scroll down and click over here and Control V. Next, this button lets you choose what language you want to translate to. That's actually this button up here, the gear button. So if you click on it, you'll notice it says translation, and you can choose what language you want to translate to. So we're going to scroll up, click on the gear, and then hit Control X, and then finally scroll down a little bit, and then in the blank, hit Control V. Then this button allows you to highlight and listen to text on any website. So just so you know, if you highlight a word or sentence, it's going to be the play button, which looks like a little triangle. And it'll play any word that you play.
Allows you to highlight and listen to text on any website.
Anyway, I'm just going to hit stop. So then if we click up here, hit the play button, Control X, and then scroll down to the blank and then click and hit Control V. Then the last one, this button allows you to highlight information on any website. Just so you know, it's the highlight button that looks like this. So you notice how it highlighted it in yellow. So then next we're going to click and drag so that we scroll up, and it's the first button there, Control X, and then scroll down to the blank and then hit Control V. And then the last one allows you to save highlights from a website. That's this button right here. So I'm just going to scroll up, hit Control X, and then scroll down to the bottom and hit Control V. Just to demonstrate how that works, if I click on that button, what it does is it selects a new document that has my highlights that I just highlighted. And that's it.